What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another episode of This About That, episode 8. How are we doing, fellas? How are we?
Can't complain.
You know,
episode 8.
If we multiply 8 by 2, we get the average age of Drake's girlfriends. So that's good.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
Starting off with a bang, I see, and so did Drake.
Okay.
Yeah, kind of, getting back into it. We're taking a little break just because there hasn't been as much stuff to cover. But this episode is going to be pretty cool, and I'm excited to get into it. But first, just wanted to congratulate the Florida Panthers on their Stanley Cup victory. They just beat the Oilers tonight, 2-1.
Unfortunate.
And crazy series, guys. I mean, I think it might go down as one of the best series in NHL Stanley Cup history.
Yeah.
You have Florida kicking it off by going up 3-0, and it's just like you think, what are the Oilers thinking at this point? It's like McDavid's got to go into another universe, another world to pull himself back into just being a leader for that team, and he did just that. I mean, after going down 3-0, I mean, he came back with the Oilers, and they made a run at it, and then they tied up the series and forced a Game 7, and the outcome obviously was not what the Oilers wanted, and it was just it was kind of funny to see McDavid just skate off the ice, and I'm just like, man, I'm just wondering, when is that guy going to get one? And I kind of feel bad, but I don't, because I said it from the beginning of the playoffs that I think Florida deserved it more than any team. I think they played the most consistent hockey every single series that they played in leading up to the Stanley Cup final. And I think they, like I said, they deserved it. They got sniped last year, and it was their time to win it. So I'm pretty happy for them getting a cup, and I'm more than ecstatic to know that another Canadian team is not hoisting the cup over Montreal.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so Florida winning that, man, it's huge.
Teams, man.
It's huge. What do you guys think? How do you guys, were you guys rooting for Edmonton at all, or were you kind of like rooting for a good series, or what were you guys' thoughts on that?
Yeah,
I'll go for it.
It's hard to root against McDavid because you're just like you said, when's he going to get one? Yeah, everybody kind of wants it to happen.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, nobody doesn't want it. I mean, everybody's kind of hates him, but not.
There's a good majority of people who appreciate what he's doing for hockey.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
and there's some truthers or some haters out there who are like, McDavid's never gonna be anything. He can't win the big game.
Yeah, exactly.
I think one of the big downfalls to the Oilers, I don't believe in the playoff beards. I think that extra few ounces of weight probably threw McDavid off a little bit. Maybe if he had a normal beard, he might have been a little bit faster out there. I'm just saying,
He just wanted to follow the trend, dude. He's like, I want a big quokey. And it just he's
got to stop going. He's starting to turn into Justin Herbert. He's a social media player,
Stop it. Stop it now. Stop it now. Dude, I don't know. That series is great. I was rooting for the Oilers. Well, first of all, before I continue, thank you for having me on. If you guys have not seen me before, I'm one of the hosts of In the End Zone. So if you haven't checked that out, go check that out. I am very happy to be on. We're going to be doing a candy tournament later, so I'm going to be the tiebreaker. A lot of cool candies in that one. But before we continue, the Oilers, I was definitely rooting for McDavid to win. I'm not going to lie. That series is crazy, though. When they went down 3-0, though, I just had a feeling that they were going to at least win one game, but I did not think it was going to go to 7. But once they started this game and Florida got into their forecheck mode, I knew it was over. Mm-hmm. Once they got into the forecheck, it was GG's. Once Florida was playing well, Bob was playing well, I just knew it was over. It wasn't the same formula that the Oilers had. And then they played McDavid like the whole third period. I was like, dude, I get it.
Dude, he was gassed. Yeah, Did you see him on his knee on the last 30 seconds? Yes. Dude, he was done. But the thing is what Florida did so well was they were able to trap the puck in those corners and just keep it there.
Dude,
you saw Rodriguez. You saw Rodriguez literally pin himself in the board, just wasting time. And that's what you have to do, especially in that clutch moment, knowing that the Oilers can come back at any second. It's like trap the puck, get guys around it, and just keep it there because the refs won't call. They won't blow the whistle right away. They'll let it go for a while until it's absolutely trapped, and they're like, okay, we got to get this puck moving. But I mean,
man, they're rats. They're just rats.
They are. Verhaeghe is a little rat. Yeah,
great. He had 2
he's
points
fun to
tonight.
watch. He did, and I think they're saying that he's just like the clutch master. All the announcers were like, dude, he just comes in clutch, like at the weirdest times, and it's like a running joke for like the Panthers, just how he just turns it on and just makes something out of himself and contributes to that win and that Stanley Cup the Stanley Cup, obviously.
Okay, yeah, his name is Evan.
So yeah.
Rodriguez, though, the one that we were just talking about, he'll be the first Evan to ever have their first name be Evan on the Stanley Cup. It's the first Evan to ever win a Stanley Cup. That's just crazy. Cool. That's dude. Dope. I've heard that like 6 times in the series. I was like, I have to bring it up. But
Evan, he's a good player. Evan Rodriguez is a good player. Dude, he scored like back-to-back nights against Boston. Back-to-back won the series in Florida and then going back to Boston. He scored both nights. And he was a good player. Like I said before, I just think the depth ran really high for that Florida team, and it was just too much for Edmonton to handle, even though they came back and Florida was playing really bad. But, like I said, shout out to the Florida Panthers. And, getting ready for football season coming up, boys. So I'm pretty psyched for that. NFL and college football, I am more than pumped up for it, and I'm excited. But kind of staying on the hockey news just a little bit, during the Stanley Cup final, we got a notification that Linus Ullmark, one of the goaltenders for the Boston Bruins, got traded to the Ottawa Senators for a first-round pick and I believe two other players. I think that is a huge move for the Senators because the Senators have been kind of one of those teams that they've kind of just been on the cusp of like either being like really good, and then like next season they don't even make the playoffs. Really good, don't make the playoffs, and they've proven that they could play, and they're a scrappy bunch. But I think what they were missing was that goaltender, and I like Ullmark. Him and Swayman split time. They did a 50-50 type of deal in Boston because they were both so good. I think Swayman definitely played better in the playoffs overall, but I think Linus Ullmark, he could start for any team, I think, in the NHL for goaltender, and I think he's going to be a good addition for the Senators. Watch out for that team next year.
I think we were when they were both on the Bruins, we were looking at obviously the best duo in the NHL.
Oh
yes, no, 100%, 100%.
Now they were both so good that now the Senators and whoever else their backup's going to be, and the Bruins and whoever their backup's going to be, is still going to be one of those top 5 duos just based off those two guys. So it's like,
right.
What an absolute way to capitalize on his success by trading him for the value that you can get. Is it a first-round pick for this year, or is it?
I believe it is. You know what? I kind of want to see it now because I
practiced too early.
They dropped it right in the middle of like the first period. Like it just got a notification, and I was just like, whoa, wait a second. It's kind of funny how they dropped it during the Stanley Cup final, just like that during like the game. But
it's weird to me because usually other leagues, I don't think you can't trade until after the championship's over.
Yeah, so exactly. Wait, I didn't think about that. I've never even heard of that.
That's like a Brandon.
I think it's smart though for Boston.
Super Bowl or something.
Yeah, the Senators. It looks like the Senators sent goaltender Jonas Korpisalo. I know Korpisalo; he's not bad. Forward Mark Kastelik and the 25th overall pick in the 2024 to the Bruins.
Oh, really?
And
oh my gosh!
So the 25th overall in the 2024 draft, which I'm not 100%. Is that the first round?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's what 32 teams in the NHL. That was retarded.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wait, that's actually
we're just gonna move on from that. We'll cut that part out. That was
we're
dumb.
Leaving it in.
Wow, that was
a good
so
trade
dumb.
for Boston.
No, it is. It's a good trade for Boston too because
they keep Swayman and they give first rounder.
Yeah,
wild.
Yeah, and
that's
Ullmark.
Instant.
Yeah, I think so. It looks like Korpisalo signed a 5-year, $20 million contract, and then he went 21, 26, and 4 with a 3.27 goal against average and a .890 save percentage, which is good. And Ullmark had an upgrade at 2.57 and a .917 save percentage, and he has a year left at $5 million. So I think that is a huge deal for both teams. I think it brings in a lot of depth for Boston, and they get to keep Swayman. And I think, the Senators just got a really good goaltender. So, but yeah, I mean, that was huge.
Fun to watch.
That was huge. Kind of shifting gears here, a few more topics before we get into the candy bracket. Just kind of want to touch on this. The University of Tennessee, we won't cover this for too long, but I thought this was kind of cool. They just won their first men's College World Series, I believe tonight, or was it? It might have been last night.
It was tonight. It just happened.
And that team, I don't watch a whole lot of college baseball, and I don't think you guys do either, unless
I did see some tweets on that though. Like there was this pitcher for Tennessee who has is a big dude with a mustache and a beard and everything.
Yeah, I think they're like pure athleticism, right?
Yeah, the quote was like, "This is what peak male athleticism looks like." And then Antonio Brown quote tweeted it and said, "Ain't this the guy who sings Tennessee Whiskey?"
Dude, that guy's brain is so mush, dude. It's unreal. But yeah, dude, that
ESPN, man.
Dude, the SEC Twitter is always going off too. It's unreal.
Dude, it is unreal. But it is unreal.
It's bad.
Twitter is unreal for a couple of reasons.
Ole Miss Twitter's bad. Zeus will attest to that, dude.
Auburn is the worst.
Too, Auburn's so bad, dude. You get some really heinous, you got to stop going on Twitter after some of these. And I'm just in shock. But yeah, congratulations to University of Tennessee. They beat Texas A&M, and they've been good. Number one, number two overall for the last few years, and they just haven't been able to get it done. So congrats to them.
I mentioned that. I think it was 2021 or 2022. They were 56-7 going into the World Series and didn't even make it.
Yeah,
they had the best record ever. So shout out to them.
We went to their stadium when we were in Tennessee, and dude, they have a nice dude. Their baseball stadium is fucking sweet.
It was a good stay on Twitter when I get a little break from all the Hawk Tua memes,
Dude, that shit is insane. Dude, it's too much now, man.
That's all I've been seeing.
No, for
have you seen the one where it's like, if she won't Hawk Tua, I won't talk to her?
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, what are these people doing? Facebook is eating that alive, dude. I'm on Facebook because of the fishing groups, and these 40-year-old men are just having a heyday with this.
Dude,
it's getting bad,
dude. Just
I saw a great tweet earlier. It was like
supposedly her dad is a pastor, so she's getting a lot of hate right now.
No,
all over Twitter, Facebook, all this stuff. People are not happy, and I'm just like, dude, it's funny. She's making a bunch of money. And supposedly she was a teacher. I don't know. Don't quote me. You guys can go look this up. I'm pretty sure I'm right. But I guess she got fired, but she's making a bunch of merch and stuff and just making
yeah, dude. She's signing people's shirts and shit. If
I know, dude.
They're like, hey, can you sign Hawk Tua for me?
Yeah. I saw a tweet earlier. Twitter's been hot today. There's been some good stuff today. I saw a tweet said the guy took a picture of his Raising Cane's box and it said, these bitches be coleslaw the way I'm swapping them out for more bread.
The Texas toast go hard. They go hard. They go hard.
I'm not gonna lie. If you like coleslaw,
yeah, you're sick. You're sick.
Are you guys out of your mind? Coleslaw is fire.
See, I knew you'd say it. You and Keaton
probably good stuff, dude. Coleslaw is good.
Controversial.
Coleslaw is good, dude. Nothing wrong with a little slaw barbecue, dude. It's my favorite. It's probably my favorite dish.
One of the last things that I grab, if not the last thing.
You say coleslaw and barbecue sauce?
No, I just said coleslaw. It's my favorite dish, dude.
I thought you said
just combines the two. It's not your favorite fucking dish.
No, it's not. I just wanted to go fishing a little bit, but it didn't work. Yeah, but moving on. Grits, dude.
You hear that shit?
I love me some grits. Hear what?
The fireworks?
Nope.
No.
So my neighbors, I don't know if they're kids, if they're adults, whatever they are. I think they're a mixture of both, but they set off fireworks every single night for the last probably 60 days.
Lighten up the block.
And they're doing it right now. They're just getting ready for 4th, I guess.
Well, dude, you live
4th is going to be a crazy time here. Okay.
Yeah, dude, you live in the hood, Zach. We were there.
Yeah, hood of Costa Mesa.
I'm not gonna lie, the outside area of where your apartment is a little sketch. It's a tiny bit sketch. And me and Anthony, I would go to the gas station kind of hammered. Like we went there and there was a homeless guy just strolling on his bike and he was talking to us and I was just like, he's just trying to pass the day.
Actually,
buy some time.
I went for a walk and it was nighttime. It was like 9 p.m. and I see like car lights, like cop lights going off. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? Because this is like a nice park near like a pretty nice neighborhood. I literally like walk over here. I turn left. I look over and there's like 6 homeless people just spread out, like sleeping there. And the dudes are like, you got to get up. You got to get up. You got to go. And so I'm walking down this way and 2 of them pull up on their bike. They're like, fucking stupid cops, fucking damn it, and just screaming. I'm like, okay, please get me out of here. Please get me out of here.
Please let me go.
I made it safe, so it was okay.
Yeah, kind of moving on to our last little sports topic. Klay Thompson, boys, just got released. I believe I just read the article. The Warriors are trying to keep this man, and they're looking to, scrap something together to be able to keep him on the Warriors. I did see that he's going to explore free agency and see his way out, his options. What do we think? You guys are the basketball guys. I'm not a huge NBA dude. I don't know much about this situation. I do know that Klay has just not been playing up to his potential in the last few years. I'm basing it basically off it's got to be from his knee injury. I mean, he's injured his knee twice. Has it been twice or just one major like tear? And
it's hard because he's had a couple of bad years, but he had a couple of years of injuries, and then we won the championship. So it's like, who are you going to get next year?
There's definitely a give and take.
Yeah. Personally, there's no guarantee you're going to get the right Klay back. You could get 35 points in a quarter Klay, or you can get 0 for 10 in a
elimination.
Why do you guys think that is? Because he can still clearly at points be able to put points up like he used to, but is it just a mental game for him with the injury? Is he looking out for his knee?
He
1,000% mental.
What was it? The day that Steve Kerr comes out, he's like, "Hey, we're putting Klay on the bench." Klay came out and put up 24.
Yep.
And the next day,
it's 1,000% mental.
Yeah,
for sure mental.
If you're gonna bring him back, you don't give him that much money. You see how bad he wants to be there. I don't personally think you can give him 3 years, but if you do, you can't pay him a lot of money, especially with the holes you need to fill. I mean, we got to build up the depth, and we need a big man. And we just used to get a center for years. A couple of years ago, when there was that all that stuff about Andre Drummond, how he was getting blackballed from the league, right? I was like, if we could get Andre Drummond, I would be ecstatic. Just because he can get boards and he can block.
Dude, him and Clint Capella, those were the 2 I was like, go after them. And they didn't. And the thing is, Cody, the Warriors have given him a 2-year option, but he denied it because he wants a 3-year option. So I don't know if the Warriors are going to do that. I don't think they will. Realistically, at this point, I don't think they will.
There's players coming out that you could probably get
which sucks because I want him to retire a Warrior, but dude, I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't know.
Yeah, it just came out, and I was taking a look at it, and I don't know,
players like OG Anunoby who just opted out of his contract, and you can maybe go pick somebody like him up, and he's a younger guy. Exactly, 6'7", good size on him.
I will say though, oh my God, what's his name? Barnes, the dude from the Raptors. He just got a 5-year, $270 million contract.
Yeah, I know.
He got paid.
Crazy.
Holy shit, he got paid. Think about not getting paid. Brandon Ayuk, man. I want to bring this up. Brandon Ayuk.
Yeah.
He had a meeting with the Niners today.
Dude.
No notifications yet, so I'm not too happy about that.
So I know why they drafted Ricky now. It all makes sense. My prediction was right, dude. They're all
going to play together.
Dude, that is just going to be so I hope we can sign him. I really do. But I think they brought in Ricky for that option. No, that kid is quick. He meshes well with our offense. He can do what Debo does, just a little bit quicker. That kid's route running is insane. He's going to be
yes, his hands are
wild. Like, he's going to be a good contribution, and I think he's going to be really good for our offense. But I don't know about Ayuk, dude. I really like to keep him. But let's be honest, Zach. We got to sit here. There was times where Ayuk was like, "Bud, what are we doing?" You know, he had some of those games. He did. You got to admit, he had some games where I'm like, "Dude, why are you dropping passes?
Hold on.
Why are you dropping passes?"
Hold on. What game was that?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm saying that
I got to think about game planning too. If CMC is going to go crazy against a Packers defense, I mean, Brandon,
I don't know specific games, but there was games that I witnessed last season and in the past where that man is just not showing up.
I just think sometimes he gets out of the zone because he doesn't get the ball a lot. But he had 1,350 yards or something like that, 1,400 yards on 76 receptions. It's like when he gets the ball, he's one of the most productive wide receivers.
I mean, like when he gets the ball, but there's times where I'm like,
Devo right now. And sometimes he gets out of the zone too, like you're saying. I don't know. I'm staying loyal. I'm praying that they actually do it.
And make some cap space. You guys got. I would rather get rid of Devo than Ayuk.
Oh, 1,000%.
Devo was worth a lot of money when he was running the ball as well. Now that he's being a huge bitch and won't run the ball, what's the fuck?
Nah, that's not the thing. He wants to.
He said it like last year. He's better. Done doing that. He doesn't want to put the wear and tear on his body.
No, he just wanted a contract. That was some bullshit.
I think
Brandon, dude, like, a bitch though.
Ayuk, like, there's times where I'm like, dude, I don't know what it is, but he just could not get separation either.
Yeah, and you guys.
I saw him get. There were some games where I was just like, dude, where is Ayuk? Why is he not being?
Okay, he was wide open so many times.
That is fair, and it's not all on him, but dude, there was times where
it's fucking guard anyone.
Throwing him the whole game, man, you guys would have won too.
Okay. It's because McKivitz can't fucking block anyone.
Who?
Yeah, that
can't do shit.
That guy's rough, dude.
He's a fucking bum.
I screamed at the TV so many times during the season because of him.
I think your guys' whole team needs to learn a lesson. You guys should, like, for one season, send McCaffrey to the Raiders. Teach them all.
Yeah. Just
teach him the biggest lesson, dude. Just really stick it to him.
I will say though, Brandon Ayuk and Devontae Adams, holy moly. The route running on that team.
Brandon Ayuk is trying to get released right now, or like something, so he can go to the Commanders. I promise you.
Dude, okay, hold on. That was the one thing. He landed in San Francisco today for the meeting with Jaden McDaniels. Or excuse me, Jaden Daniels. Jaden Daniels. The rookie fucking quarterback for the Redskins. Or not the Redskins.
They're friends from when they played together at
I know, but he landed for the meeting with fucking Jaden Daniels. That's fucking insane. Dude,
I love Jaden Daniels, man. I love watching that kid playing college. You know, some funny thing about him is he won the Heisman. He won the Heisman, but dude, I feel like he just did not get the recognition he deserved, even though he won the Heisman. You didn't hear anybody talking about that kid, and he won the fucking Heisman. He was good. He took a lot of shots. I really hope that he's able to get rid of the ball a few more times because that man got rocked a few times where I'm like, you might not get back up from that one.
Well, he reminds me of like somebody else who got zero recognition that he deserved, like J.J. McCarthy. Like,
stop it. Just stop it.
Guys who deserved a lot, national champion. The most handsome quarterback in the draft, probably.
No, dude, he's a glorified this guy.
Cream donut. The ball doesn't go.
One of the best running backs in the league. Here you go.
Yep. It's like he's playing hockey.
Yeah, dude, just arm motion. He must get sore in the forearms, dude. He must get sore in the forearms. But I don't know.
Should we jump into this or what?
Yeah, just kind of going the Ayuk, man. I love him. I would like to see him stay. There's some times where I think he underperformed. I think there's times where he needed to show up and he didn't. But he's also a great player, and he's shown that he's been one of the best. And I hope we can keep him, but we'll see.
Yeah,
we will see.
All right. Well, everybody, that kind of concludes the sports segment of this, and we're going to go into another bracket. You guys enjoyed the bracket a couple weeks ago, so we figured we'd do another one. Last time we did fast food. This time we're going to be doing different candies. So
let's go.
We're going to jump right into this. I'm going to show you guys what I'm looking at. I'm going to get rid of that ad.
Is the first one Laffy Taffies on the left?
I'm excited for this.
So I'm going to put up.
Dude, my lighting is so freaking bad, dude.
So this first one is Lemonheads versus Three Musketeers.
Oh, Lemonheads versus Three Musketeers, bro. Get that in there. I love me some Lemonheads, but dude, Three Musketeers
is matchup mode, so we can kind of
get the Laffy Taffies out of here.
Yeah, big $100,000, dude. That stuff is
out of here.
$100,000, dude. I used to get on those candy bars as a kid all the time, bro. It's one of those candy bars.
I'm outnumbered here, obviously, but I prefer Laffy Taffy. I love
Laffy Taffy are good. It's good so stuff. Good. I love it, but $100,000
banana one right there, dude. Any day of the week.
The banana one is fire. The banana one is good. I love how they always have the little jokes on the back.
Cody, we're talking about variety.
No. Get that shit candy out of here. It's so bad.
What you're gonna get every time when you reach into
biggest loser of this bracket, Laffy Taffy.
When you reach into a bag of Laffy Taffy, are you gonna get
big loser out of here?
Are you gonna get cherry, green
apple? I think I jumped the gun on this one.
No,
ticket.
No.
I think I might have to go with. I love $100,000, but dude, I kind of thought about it with the Laffy Taffy. I really like the jokes on the back too. It's just like knock knock, who's there? Not your dad. Something funny like that. Oh, knock knock, who's there? The chicken across the road. Just something stupid throughout the day, and it's just it makes your day better when you see those type of jokes on the back. You're just like, hell yeah.
When you said knock knock, who's there? Not your dad. Was that pointed at me?
Oh my god. I didn't even fucking realize I said that.
Laffy Taffy, moving on, guys. Great start to this. Next one,
Dude,
this is a banger.
We gotta edit that out.
Favorite candy bar.
Oh my god!
But
what have I done? I'm so sorry. I had no idea, dude. It was just like the first thing that came to my brain. I wasn't even looking at you. Wow.
Okay.
All right, Twix.
Twix, right?
Twix.
Right. And they don't have the jokes on the back of the wrapper, so I can't.
Okay, this is where I'm going to be able to judge you guys.
Almond Joy all day.
You're sick.
Love me an Almond Joy, dude. Love me that. Oh yeah,
dude. Those nerds suck.
Those nerds suck, dude. I hate nerds.
Just chew it on rocks.
You guys are sick.
That's a tough one.
Tyler, you're gonna hate this.
No shot. Don't. If you say trolly, you're a liar.
You're trolly. We gotta pull the video of him and his
is better, and you know that for
Give me the worms. Give me the worms.
Dude, remember that time at your birthday, Tyler, where you just had the industrial size fucking huge container full of Skittles?
I don't have any Skittles in here right now.
No, for real.
Dude.
Skittles clears trolley by a mile.
I think I'm gonna have to go with Skittles on this one. I'm sorry. I like, dude. I think the Skittles.
And as a matter of fact, I'm gonna put this on pause real quick so I can tell you guys a quick tale. We used to hang out at our friend Diego's house. Diego's been on the show once before, and I would always have at least 3 to 4 bags of Skittles on me.
Always.
And guess who was the biggest hound for one of those bags of Skittles? Zach, do you care to defend yourself?
Yeah, dude. Zach would come over like a dad on a road trip and just be like, give me the entire bag.
Nah, I wouldn't ask for the full bag.
He'd be hitting me with one of these.
Dude, you're the biggest.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean they're
Zach is
the
Zach is the biggest. What are you eating? Let me get some guy.
Oh my god, Reese's. Not even a question.
Yeah, Reese's. But I got it.
Disgusting.
Okay, you know what?
That shit tastes like plastic.
I was about to have my defense, but then I realized that Reese's is better on a s'more than this Hershey's, so I'll give it to you.
Ooh, I have had a Reese's s'more, but Zach is a big snack hound. I gotta admit that he's the guy you will be eating, and he'd be like, "Can I try some?"
Yeah, for sure.
Can I get some of that?
It always just looks fire, man.
Ooh, man, Red Vines or Starburst? That's a tough one.
This is a good matchup. Ooh. Red Vines are severely underrated, but I'm gonna go Starburst.
I'm gonna go Red Vines on this one, but I might be outnumbered.
I'm going Starburst here.
That's fair.
Thank you. The variety of the flavor. I can't eat more than 2 Red Vines. Red Vines.
Dude, I can hound Red Vines, dude, or Twizzlers, bro. Dude, give me all the Twizzlers.
Underrated.
Oh, Haribo. Gummy bears.
Jolly Ranchers. I'm Jolly Ranchers here all day.
Gummy bears all day, dude.
Because
hold on.
First of all these taste the same. I don't care about these flavors they claim to have. And then you can have a Jolly Rancher all day.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Jolly Rancher.
I'm going Jolly Ranchers here.
Damn, dude, I love me some gummy bears, dude.
Gummy bears are good, man. But
ooh,
all right.
Wait, should we go to the right side?
Yeah, I think we go to the right side here.
Yeah.
Oops. Okay. Well, we had York peppermint patties against Airheads.
Oh, I love York peppermint patties.
I love
dude.
York too.
Throw them in the freezer for a few minutes, dude. Oh my goodness.
York as well. York
yes,
are so underrated. They're so underrated.
They're so good. And then when you just go like this, you're like,
we are moving them on.
Whoo, just gives you chills down your spine like you're up on a mountain, you know? Just God, I love me a York Pep. But
Jeez, you just got a boner over those things.
Dude.
All right.
You're edging now.
I'm gonna stop using matchup mode because it's not working now. But can you guys see everything okay?
Yeah.
Not necessarily.
I'm gonna read them off because I can see them really well. But
okay, yeah. Go ahead and that's fine.
Next one, this should be a wash. Milky Way against Swedish Fish.
Milky Way. All day.
Milky Way, yeah. Okay.
I love Swedish Fish. Shout out Diego. Always pulled up with the Swedish Fish, but too, I love Milky Way. I think Milky Way might be one of my favorite candy bars of all time.
Top 5 for sure.
This is another should be a wash. Sour Patch versus Tootsie Rolls.
Sour Patch.
Sour Patch.
Oh my God. Easiest
I'm not saying I do. Do you guys like Tootsie Rolls? Because I do, but
some of the flavored ones are decent. The vanilla
flavored ones are the vanilla, dude. Camping trip.
The vanilla Tootsie Roll is
fire.
So good.
Dude, we went camping the other weekend, and Cade pulled up with a bag of those. I must have ate 50 pieces, and majority of those were all vanilla. I swear I housed them.
You wanting people's snacks?
Hey, no. He's like, it's open. It's open to all people. You just come over there and reach your freaking dirty paws in my shit, dude. I love it, dude. I love fucking the Tootsie Rolls.
Oh my God.
Flavored ones. They're fucking good.
Yeah, if this was the flavored one, we'd be having a different conversation.
Yeah.
All right.
This is a matchup.
This is a matchup of bums for me.
I like this one.
Hot tamales against milk duds.
Oh, give me milk duds, dude. Ugh, hot tamales suck.
Okay.
No way.
I'm sorry, I fucking hate hot tamales.
No, hot tamales are so gross, dude.
Way better than
hot tamales are my least favorite candy.
It's like I'm chewing on a freaking tire that tastes like cinnamon.
Do you need a glass of milk with your candy?
That's like a milk dud as well. It gets stuck in your teeth. You can't even eat the thing.
No, it's the tech, dude. That caramel, how the chocolate mold in there. Yummy.
With hot tamales, I need a glass of milk with my candy. What are we talking about? Yeah, that's just spicy.
Yeah, dude, it's like you're biting into a tire with a little bit of cinnamon flavor. You're just chewing for
give me a bottle of sriracha. I drink that.
Well, I can't say that you're chewing forever because you do that with milk duds, but milk duds are better.
Yeah, you put a box of milk duds in your pocket.
At least milk duds have a flavored tire to them.
That would be
like.
Good.
All right, we got Snickers against Hershey's Kiss.
Snickers.
Yeah, I'm with the Snickers here as well.
Hershey Kisses, though, they're underrated.
Yeah, I think you guys were hating on the Hershey bar earlier a little bit. I let it slide because of the competition of the Reese's, but I do like Hershey's. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, I'm not saying I don't. I love the dark chocolate Hershey's, dude. Ooh, dark chocolate, yum. Love me some dark chocolate.
The ugly stepsister of the Red Vine, the Twizzler, against Sweet Tarts.
Oh, give me Twizzlers all day.
Wait, what is it? Twizzlers versus what?
Sweet Tarts.
Give me the Red Vine, the Twizzlers all day, dude.
Twizzlers well.
Dude, I can house some Twizzlers.
Just because when I eat a piece of Sweet Tart candy, I feel like I'm just biting into chalk. So
yeah, dude, some Tums. You're biting into some sweeter Tums.
Sugary Tums.
some not sugar-free Tums. Yeah. Actually, no, there's got to be sugar in fucking Tums, right?
I don't know.
But
why did I say sugar-free Tums?
Not very much.
Sweet Tarts have sugar in them. God, dude, I'm fucking struggling.
I got
Chuck-Liddell brain right now.
Hershey's Cookies and Cream against the Kit Kat.
Kit Kat.
Yeah, Kit Kat. But I love me Hershey's. Dude, Hershey's Cookies and Cream is gas.
That is a good ass candy bar, but Kit Kat.
Hershey's Cookies and Cream taste like shit, honestly.
Oh, dude, no way. Tough, it's better than the original.
Yeah, better than the original. I'd put that on a s'more before I'd put a chocolate bar. You bum.
All right. M&M's against Sour Patch Watermelons.
Sour Patch Watermelon.
Yeah,
all day. Oh my God, that might be one of the best candies ever made.
That's an S tier candy too.
You go to the movies with a large family size pack. I'm finishing them. It's over with. I'm walking out of that movie with bubble gut, and I'm literally crop dusting the entire movie theater on the way out. It's just a horrible thing for your stomach, but it tastes so good.
Whenever I'm at the movies and I get that large bag of Sour Patch Watermelons that I keistered.
Yes.
Jesus.
Dude, it's so bad, dude. I'll literally just be like, piece of candy. Piece of
round
candy.
Two, here we go.
Going.
Laffy Taffy against Three Musketeers.
Laffy Taffy.
No fucking way.
Laffy Taffy.
Fellas, we're not doing this.
Laffy Taffy.
Laffy Taffy is not getting to that far.
It is over Three Musketeers.
I love Three Musketeers, so it's moving on. But
okay.
I just wanted to give Zach a little heart attack there.
It's not
Three
going that far. There's
Three Musketeers are all right.
I'd like to point out a candy bar that is missing from the list that I probably should have added instead of Hershey's Kisses or something. The Butterfinger is.
Ooh, I love Butterfingers.
And the Heath bar.
Oh, the Heath bar is gas too.
Heath bars are good, but like, dude, you kind of run the risk of like breaking your tooth on one of those. Shout out Kurt though. Kurt loves a Butterfinger, dude. That's his favorite candy.
You take the Heath bar, you put it in your mouth, you suck all the chocolate out of it. Pause, and then you eat the topping.
That's crazy that you paused before even saying it.
How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Heath bar?
About 3 hop twos, but
no shot.
3.
There's absolutely no way.
Twix against Almond Joy. There should be no contest here.
Twix, yeah.
Okay. If you guys do this to me, I will fucking cry.
Reese's.
What?
Reese's against Skittles.
Oh, Reese's. Sorry, buddy. I'm
Dude,
so sorry. You throw a Reese's in a freezer, I'll punch a fucking kid for that. I'm dead serious, dude. You throw a Reese's.
Beers in that kid?
Oh, dude.
The obsession I have with Skittles, I'd like to see.
Look, man.
I'd like to see. I bet if I
love Skittles.
I bet if I was to go into my cabinet right now and go look for all the Skittles that I have currently, I'd probably find excess of 10 pounds of Skittles.
Oh my god.
You're like Bert Kreischer with the Kool-Aid, dude. You just wake up and fucking pound a bag of Skittles.
Addiction type shit.
Yeah, dude.
I will say though, I will say, it's respectable candy, but it's not even the best fruit candy on this list.
Okay, yeah, I can agree with that.
Okay, that's fair. I see what you're talking about.
It might not be top 3.
Starburst, Jolly
You're kind of Starburst.
Starburst
all day.
Yeah, that was a close one for me, but
Jolly Rancher.
Fuck just happened. Okay, there we go.
Okay.
All right. York, Milky Way.
Milky Way.
Really?
Sorry, Ty. I love me a Milky Way, dude.
York, but I'll go with the Milky Way. Sour Patch against Milk Duds.
Sour Patch. Get Milk Duds the frick out of there.
Yeah.
It got an easy first round exit or first round bye.
Snickers
basically.
against Twizzlers.
Twizzlers all day.
You're wrong.
Yeah,
dude. Moving on.
Snickers are good though.
If this doesn't move on, I'd be very pissed. Kit Kat.
What?
Sour Patch watermelon all day.
Does not move on.
Dude, a Kit Kat is good after a few, and then you're just literally eating cardboard that's covered in chocolate. There's no variety of flavor after. You eat the first one, and you're like, oh, man, that's so good. But after a one,
I fucking hate Kit Kats. The Kit Kat tastes like shit.
Oh, my God. It's the best candy there is.
Whoa, no, it's not, Zach. Zach, a Kit Kat is good. I'm not denying that a Kit Kat is not. It's good. It's a good candy, but dude, like I said, it's like you're eating cardboard with just no flavored shit with a little bit of chocolate after.
I don't agree with this, but
it's got a fancy wafer. Ooh.
If it was to lose to one candy that's a fruit candy, it would be that one. So I'll respect it, but I don't agree with that.
Dude, Sour Patch watermelon clears Kit Kat. Like I said, dude, I just think Kit Kat's.
I'm saying I respect it.
Yeah, I just think I
think could beat Kit Kat, but it did not. In my opinion.
Yeah, Kit Kats are good, dude. I'm not denying, but it's one of those things for me. It's like after a while, I just feel sick after eating them because I'm like, there's just I just don't get like a whole lot of flavor after eating the first one. I'm just eating plain. I don't know how to explain it. It's just weird.
Here, enjoy this Kit Kat bar. And I look at that thing and I'm like, do I get a paycheck for fucking working on this thing? I have to break it apart and everything. I just eat the thing whole.
Okay. I have a question though for you guys. Snickers or Kit Kat?
Oh, Kit Kat.
I don't think it's a question.
I go Snickers.
I go Kit Kat easily. Oh, come on.
I go Kit Kat.
Yeah. I'm going to put this on record. I'm going to put this on record. Snickers is the most overrated candy bar of all time.
I would take all the Kit Kats and those were just cannon fodder for trades. I would not.
You should have given it to me. I'm going to go on record and say this. The Snickers bar is the most overrated candy bar in the universe.
Nope.
Ooh, dude, that's a tough take, dude. I don't think so.
You
know what's growing on me? When I was a kid, I did not like Snickers, but now
dominates the chocolate stratosphere, and it's not even close to the best. That is the most overrated candy bar.
Okay, that's fair. Both of them are very overrated, though. Twix.
Yeah. All right, on to the Elite Eight. Twix, Three Musketeers.
Twix all day.
Yeah, Twix.
Reese's,
Starburst.
Reese's.
You see, now we're getting to the point where it's like,
it's getting hairy, dude.
All Reese's, or are we talking about just the cups? Because at some point, I'm going to start to argue that
the Easter egg
kind of tastes like shit.
And Easter egg is crazy. That shit goes hard.
The Easter egg, dude, perfect ratio.
At this point, we'll get to it on the next round. But
I have an explanation for my next pick with that too.
Yeah, Sour Patch, Milky Way. Sour Patch. What are you guys talking about?
I love Milky Ways, dude. I love them so much.
Maybe the best Sour Patch on this list.
That's fair. Snickers, Sour Patch, watermelon.
Sour Patch,
you know what I'm going to do? Give me the watermelon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, final four.
This is tough, dude. Oh, my God. This is a tough one.
I need to make a point real quick. At the point we're at currently, the Reese's Peanut Butter Cup does not compare to a Twix because Reese's, I don't even eat the cups. I only eat Reese's when they're in different shapes because the chocolate to peanut butter ratio is so much more consistent when it's a shape and it's that softer chocolate than it is with the hard ass surrounding of the cup. No, so for that reason, I'm going with Twix.
But here's my explanation. If you were just to give me one Twix and one Reese's, I would take the Reese's in a heartbeat. But if you were to give me two of each, I'd take the Twix because the Reese's after one is too much. It's too much.
It is rich. You need a glass of whole milk with that. But like,
if we're doing it based off of which candy I would rather have for the rest of my life, I'm going Twix.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, I would agree with it. I'm with Tyler on this. It's and Hunter always has the Easter egg peanut butter, the peanut butter one, and he is an advocate for how good the ratio is, and it's so good. Like you said, it has the soft but kind of not tough, but you get a little bit of crunch of the shell of the chocolate, and it's just perfect ratio with the peanut butter. It's like the cups are good, but I don't know. I feel like there's just a different taste when you're eating it in different shapes. But like I said, I love Twix. I would take a Twix in a heartbeat, and it's just it's so good. The combination is just amazing. I just love Twix.
Yeah. Okay. Twix moving on. I think we have the matchup of the day here.
This is so tough,
one of these
dude.
two matchups was the matchup of the day, and it might be this one because personally, I'm going Sour Patch watermelons.
I am too
because of how consistent they are.
Yep.
Yeah. I literally in my head
over the Milky Way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but dude, nothing hits more than when you're just at the gas station and you just lock eyes with that Milky Way, and you're like, "Today's gonna be a good day."
No,
and
you can argue the same thing with the watermelon.
Yeah, but that's just like a Milky Way is a quick 2 bites, and you're like, man, that was satisfying as fuck with just the chocolate and the caramel. But it's like the Sour Patch Kids, like you said, the consensus. This
is where I have the Sour Patch Kids. If I walk into somebody's home, and they got a bowl of candy in there, and there's a bowl of Sour Patch watermelons, and there's a bowl of Milky Ways, I'm saying, hey, mind if I get a couple of those watermelons? Yeah. I'm not going to munch down on a whole Milky Way right there.
Boys, I do have one thing to say. The midnight Milky Ways, the dark chocolate Milky Ways, might be one of the best things I've ever eaten.
Sour Patch is moving on. You're going to talk about
dark chocolate. I have to agree with the Sour Patch. The Sour Patch watermelon, it's more consistent, like you said. You can eat more of them.
While you're talking about dark chocolate, why don't you go check yourself into a retirement home, you old fuck? Like, what are you talking about?
Hey, dark chocolate is good, dude. Dark chocolate sea salt caramels from Ghirardelli, that might be the best candy on earth.
No way.
Yep. No way. Put it in the freezer. It's a different experience, boys.
Well, what's the best candy on this tournament?
This is a really tough one, boys. I'm not going to lie.
It's again.
I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to flip a coin on my phone and just have both of them in my head and just whatever comes up is because I really can't decide between these two.
I got Twix. I actually want to do a ranking here. If I was to rank my top 5 candies in the world, I would go Kit Kat.
Heads or tails?
Yeah, let's do that right after this, Zach. Let's do that right after.
Okay, yeah. I got Twix, though.
I'm going Sour Patch watermelons.
Boys, it came up Twix.
Wow.
On the heads or tails.
Hey, but you know what?
You feel good about that? You feel good about that, Cody?
Yeah, I don't.
You're gonna let Siri make your decision.
Think in your heart of heart.
But it's just like it's so hard. Like, dude, like I used to be a tub, and I just rifle through the Sour Patches like nobody's business. Yeah, but I also would fuck up. I would also, dude. There's one time where I probably ate at least 13 Twix in one sitting, just out like just a little like just rifling back. But I got to go with the Sour Patch Watermelon, dude. I think that's the dub. I think that's the winner.
Dude, that's like a 4-seed.
We're going to give the win to the Sour Patch Watermelons, but like I don't feel good nor bad about it because these are two absolutely elite candies.
Yeah, dude. I love Twix. Don't get me wrong. But like I said, I don't know what it is. They have to put like cocaine or some sort of substance to just keep you hooked on those sour. Dude, because like I'll eat one and I'm like, yeah, I probably should call it after maybe like 5 or 6 more. And then all of a sudden I ate the bag. I feel horrible about myself. And I might check myself into some sort of program the next morning just from the amount of candy that I ate the night before because it's just a horrible thing. So that's what they do to me. But Sour Patch Watermelon takes the cake.
The trolley eggs, those are fire.
Those are good. Those are really good.
I want to go on air and say that the gummy worms, I'm sorry, they're better than Skittles. I'm sorry. I'm saying it again. I might be.
They're good.
But realistically, if I was to rank my top like 7 candies, so I think I would go.
Yeah. So now everybody's gonna go around and we're gonna give our top 5. What the fuck was that, Cody?
God, Cody, come on, bud.
We're gonna give our top 5 candies, and you think I'm editing any of this out? I'm not.
Yeah, nah, that shit is foul.
So, Zach, you want to go ahead and kick us off? Your top 5 candies. Are you gonna go 5 to 1 or 1 to 5?
I'll go 1 to 5. I'll go Kit Kat, and then I'll go Twix, Reese's, Heath Bar, and then Sour Patch, the watermelon. But if I was to give a couple honorable mentions, one would be actually I have 3. Milky Way is definitely one. I would definitely have Crunch Bar in there as well because that used to be my favorite candy bar. Oh
yeah, Zach loved a Crunch Bar, dude.
Perfect.
But
I might
Twix.
I might put Butterfinger at 5 and Sour Patch be number 6. Yeah, that's my list. Yeah.
Cody, you gonna give yours?
Yeah. Number 5, I feel like I'm going just classic gummy bears, but the Black Forest brand gummy bears, dude.
God.
Those are so good. It's kind of like the Sour Patch watermelons in which I can just mow them down like a dad out in his front yard on a hot summer morning on Saturday. So I got the gummy bears, and then Reese's at number 4. Number 3 is probably Twix. Number 2 is Milky Way, and then number 1 is Sour Patch watermelon. Yeah, I think that is my top 5.
My list is gonna go number 1. Literally any flavor of Skittles except for like the yogurt. Like if you eat yogurt, Skittles.
Oh my god, what are those?
Yogurt Skittles are pretty good.
How did I know?
Silence is deafening.
Okay, Skittles number 1. Number 2, Sour Patch watermelons. Number 3, we're gonna go Twix. Number 4, we're gonna go Butterfinger. And number 5 is those little butterscotch hard candies you get at the Mexican restaurant.
Yo,
those are kind of fire. Those are fire.
Damn, those are so good.
It's like you could honestly just put the mix. Like that's what I would put, like a bag of the mix of those hard candies. Like they got those like strawberry ones. That,
dude, the strawberry ones.
You chew those up. They got the root beer barrels. They got the
the root beer barrels. Oh my god.
Anita's, man.
Anita's. There it is. Anita's.
And I know you guys know what I'm talking about. You know that candy bowl out at Anita's.
Yes.
Rushing your food at Anita's, and you'd walk over there and you just grab a handful.
I just grab a handful of them, dude, and just escape.
See you later. See you next week. And you just
right in the back pocket.
See you next week.
Dude, I don't even know if half those candies ever made it home. Those wings were so good.
Dude, it's a shame that place closed down, boys.
It really is, man.
That might have been one of my favorite restaurants to go to in Livermore, and people can hate on me all they want. I don't care. That place was gas.
To this day, it's probably still the best Mexican restaurant I've ever been to.
Yeah. I think it's close, dude.
I see where you might have had better. But
SoCal's got some good ones. We went to a good one in Huntington.
Whenever I went there, it was a 50-50 chance of me running into the Voice Clan.
No, seriously though, that shit's wild. We would run into you guys a bunch.
That was fun. So that's the bracket and the top 5, everybody. But that's gonna wrap up our video. Let me take this down so you can see.
That'll probably wrap it up for today. A lot of good stuff. We covered some sports topics. I really had a good time doing the candy bracket. I think that was really dope. And like we said before in previous episodes, if you guys have any brackets or tier lists or anything fun like that you guys want us to do, please put it in the comments, message us somewhere on social media, and we'll get back to you and we'll do them. They're fun, and it's a good topic of conversation between all of us because, candies are just so, easy to go over, and there's so many good ones. And but yeah, a lot of good stuff. And tune in, obviously, to this episode and all of our other channels, Twitter, Spotify, YouTube, Instagram. We're literally on everything. Share, like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Comment, interact. And if you guys want to be on an episode, hit us up. If we would be more than happy to have somebody, come on and talk with us, and it would be a really good time.
Yeah. So we're gonna probably do. I think we have a lot of fun with these, so we're gonna probably do one of these brackets every episode now. Just talk about a little bit about the sport at the beginning, and then do one of these. And then we'll just kind of run through it like that. And then if you guys want to drop in the comments and just leave your favorite candy down in there. Let us know.
Favorite candy. Drop it in.
Any of these picks that just appalled you, that you were like, man, how could they possibly get that wrong? Let us know. But until we see you guys.
Gally made it known that I was wrong about my DQ on our last episode.
Yeah,
I didn't even know.
They're sleeping on DQ. They're sleeping on DQ.
They're sleeping.
Yeah, no, you guys
are sleeping.
That was ridiculous.
Nah, dude, you guys are snoozing.
You guys disrespected the chicken tenders at Dairy Queen.
Yeah.
Best chicken tenders I've ever had fast food wise. They have the best chicken tenders in the game. But
which is the best dessert in the fast food industry?
Oh,
they are really good, but we won't get into that because
you take that back in the day when they had the butterscotch, or not the butterscotch, the cherry dip cone. Dude, that's
dude.
Money. And the top of the cone always had that little bit extra, so it was way thicker.
Yes.
Man, dude.
Pause, but
good stuff, dude. The only problem
with dip cone was that you go to take your first bite and it just leaks out.
Yeah, dude.
And then it's just melting everywhere.
Yeah, you take your ice cream cone, you dip it into a bunch of hot coating.
Yeah, but like I said before, thank you guys for all you do for us on all of our channels. And stay tuned for this episode. And just to wrap things up, thank you very much, Zach, for being on here with us. We appreciate you for coming on and talking sports and candy with us. It was a blast, and hopefully we'll get on some of the other boys on future episodes. Thank you guys. Appreciate it.